China raids Beijing office of U.S. due diligence firm Mintz Group. Utah kids need parents' approval to use social media. Snap to help businesses build AR features. Russia cannot meet arms delivery commitments for the Indian Air Force. U.S. book ban attempts hit record high in 2022. Thai police bust call scammers who prey on older Americans. Alien comet is accelerating for a strange reason. U.S.-Canada migration deal to end walk-around crossings.
Hello, I'm Johnny. Thank you for joining us on FUNDAY News. It's Saturday, March 25th, and here are your top stories. Chinese authorities raided the office of U.S. corporate due diligence firm Mintz Group in Beijing and detained 5 local staff. The company said, "We can confirm that Chinese authorities have detained the 5 staff in Mintz Group's Beijing office, all of them Chinese nationals, and have closed our operations there." A partner at the firm who heads its Asia operations but is based outside of China, Randall Phillips, is listed on its website as the Central Intelligence Agency's former chief representative in China.
A top U.S. investigation firm raided in China. Due diligence company Mintz Group found itself raided and its staff seized by Chinese officials.
Reuters reported Phillips worked in Beijing for years after leaving the CIA. There was no indication the incident was related to him. As per Mintz Group's website, the company specializes in background checking, fact-gathering, and internal investigations. Its wide-ranging clients include the National Football League, New York City, and the Beatles. Reuters reported the company's local legal counsel said the raid occurred on the afternoon of March 20th and that the employees were being held incommunicado somewhere outside of Beijing.
Under a first-in-the-nation law designed to shield young people from addictive apps such as TikTok, children and teenagers in Utah will be banned from using them if they don't have parental consent. The law also prohibits kids under 18 from using social media between the hours of 10:30 p.m. and 6:30 a.m., requires age verification for anyone who wants to use social media in the state, and seeks to prevent tech companies from luring kids to their apps using addictive features.
It would dramatically change the rules for those companies when it comes to children using their platforms.
In addition, social media companies would likely have to design new features to comply with parts of the law to prohibit promoting ads to minors and showing them in search results. What's not clear from the Utah bill is how the states plan to enforce the new regulations. The law is set to take effect in March 2024. Tech industry lobbyists decried the laws as unconstitutional, saying they infringe on people's right to exercise freedom of speech as protected in the First Amendment.
Snap Inc., owner of photo messaging app Snapchat, launched a new division on Thursday that will help other companies build augmented reality features for their websites or apps. The division, called AR Enterprise Services, marks the first time Snap will sell business customers its AR technology, which can enhance photos and videos of the real world with computerized images. The company said a number of companies have tried to leverage AR outside of their platform, but we have proven on our app what we can do.
I'm really excited about this session, where we hope to share insights about creators, developers, and brands like you.
Aries' first product, called Shopping Suite, will provide tools for companies to build features that allow customers to virtually try on clothes or view a product from all angles in 3D, which could help increase sales and reduce returns. Jill Popelka, head of Aries, said the pricing model for business customers will be very flexible. She added the company is also using AI to take a 2-dimensional image and make it appear 3D without the need to first build a 3D model.
The Indian Air Force IAF said that because of the war in Ukraine, Russia has been unable to deliver vital defense supplies that it had previously committed to India's military. The IAF statement was made to a parliamentary committee, which published it on its website on Tuesday. An INF representative told the panel Russia had planned a major delivery this year that will not take place. The report does not mention specifics of the delivery.
Russia is not being able to honor its commitments. It has not been able to deliver the military supplies that India was promised.
The media reported the biggest ongoing delivery is the S-400 Triumph air defense system units India bought in 2018 for $5.4 billion. 3 of these systems have been delivered, but India is still waiting for 2 additional units. New Delhi has been worried that Moscow's invasion of Ukraine in February 2022 could affect military supplies from India's largest source of defense equipment. The IAF statement is the first official confirmation of such shortfalls. IAF also depends on Russia for spares for its Su-30 MKI and MiG-29 fighter jets.
Cannot struck 它是 strike 这个动词的过去式。strike a deal 就是签。
学习，享受一个人的美好时光。FUNDAY 英语。
According to a new report from the American Library Association released Thursday, attempted book bans and restrictions at school and public libraries continue to surge, setting a record in 2022. More than 1,200 challenges were compiled by the association in 2022, nearly double the then record total from 2021, and by far the most since the ALA began keeping data 20 years ago. Thursday's report not only documents the growing number of challenges, but also their changing nature.
Big story with the Illinois State House voting to pass a bill that would prohibit state funding to libraries who have banned books.
Alice said a few years ago, complaints usually arose with parents and other community members and referred to an individual book. Now, the requests are often for multiple removals and organized by national groups. Some books have been targeted by liberals because of racist language, notably Mark Twain's The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. But the vast majority of complaints come from conservatives, directed at works with LGBTQIA+ or racial themes. They include Maya Kobabe's Genderqueer.
Thai police said on Wednesday that they busted an international gang that operated call centers to deceive older Americans into wiring them money, netting more than 3 billion baht, or $87 million. Police said they arrested 21 suspects Tuesday after raiding 9 locations in 4 Thai provinces, seizing 162 bank accounts, 61 mobile phones, 2 cars, 1 gun, and multiple real estate properties. Another Thai suspect was arrested Wednesday. U.S. agents took part in the raids.
An Indian man and his Thai wife have been arrested in Pattaya by police in conjunction with the Cybercrime Investigation Bureau after
the media reported that the suspects, including 5 Indian nationals and 15 Thais, have been charged with involvement in transnational crime, fraud by impersonating others, fraud of the people, inputting false information into computer systems that causes damage to others, money laundering and conspiring to launder money. Police said the scammers claimed to be law enforcement agents investigating money laundering and told victims their funds were suspicious and needed to be transferred to them to be verified.
The quirky comet, Oumuamua, the first interstellar object found visiting our solar system, has been the subject of fascination since being spotted in 2017, including its curious acceleration as it hurtled away from the sun. A new study has offered a more sober explanation that Oumuamua's speed up was due to the release of hydrogen gas as the comet warmed up in the sunlight. Hypotheses were floated in light of its unexpected acceleration, including fleeting speculation that it might actually have been an alien spacecraft.
So the hope is that in the future, with better telescopes, more telescopes searching the sky for asteroids, we will find more of these objects.
UC Berkeley astrochemist Jenny Bergner is lead author of the research published in the journal Nature. She said, the key finding is that Oumuamua may have started as a water-rich icy planetesimal broadly similar to solar system comets. This model can explain the strange behavior of Oumuamua without needing to resort to any exotic physics or chemistry. Oumuamua, whose name refers in the native Hawaiian language to a messenger arriving from a great distance, was first detected by the University of Hawaii's Pan-STARRS-1 telescope.
The immigration deal expected to be announced Friday by U.S. President Joe Biden and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau would end a process that has enabled tens of thousands of immigrants from across the world to move between the two countries along a back road between New York State and Quebec. The change will take effect a minute after midnight Saturday, a quick implementation aimed at avoiding a surge of refugee claimants trying to cross the border.
Okay, so this is exit 22. It's the final exit on Interstate 89 before you enter Canada. And I'm coming to the area called the Tree Farm.
Since early 2017, these migrants have entered Canada via Roxham Road outside Champlain, New York, where a reception center staffed by agents of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police has been set up to process them, about 8 kilometers from the official border crossing where they'd be returned to the United States. New policy applies to people without U.S. or Canadian citizenship who are caught within 14 days of crossing the border, and will enable both countries to turn away asylum seekers at their borders.
FUNDAY News will help you sharpen your English skills and keep you informed about international current events. If you want to know more about our other programs and keep learning about the world's most important topics in English, please click the link in the description below to join FUNDAY for free. I'm Johnny Wu, your host. I'll see you next time.